What's up, YouTube? So today is gonna be kind of an intense day. I forgot to film me picking up the trailer from the storage, but either way, got the trailer at the gas station, ready to go. I'm about to tow 5 cars today. Luckily, all 5 cars are at the same location because it's an auction. Used dealership auction. Used dealership is buying them from the auction. There you go. So either way. But it is a lot of trips, so I will be having another truck running with me. I rented a trailer to hook up to that one. But filling mine up real quick. I gotta fill that truck up. And then from there, y'all kind of see the whole process. But kind of excited and kind of scared at the same time, so. What's crazy is I already had half a tank, man. Shit. That's $60 and I already had half a tank. But yeah, YouTube, so we got everything we gonna do today. Like I said, it's gonna be a hectic one. It's probably gonna be at least 6 hours of drive time between like trips and all that. I shouldn't go through a full tank of gas, I'll be honest. But when I said I was scared, it's not like I'm scared of doing it. I'm scared of my pricing. Like I price it to where it'll be profitable. Don't get me wrong. But it's like, damn, I probably could have made more. But this is my first time doing like a 5-car delivery or an auction house delivery or something that'll be consistent because it's supposed to be like 3 days a week that I'm doing this. So I'm not mad at the pricing as long as we are doing that. But it'll be a lot less overhead if I could haul more cars at once, or I could, if I could haul more cars at once, like on my trailer, or if I go ahead and buy another trailer so I don't have to rent one. But I don't know, we'll see. This is my first time, so I ain't trying to really do nothing crazy. I'm just trying to see how it goes. I don't even know if y'all can hear me right now or not, but either way. So I'm gonna tap in with y'all when I get closer to the auction house, kind of film that whole process. I do have my meta glasses with me, so I'll probably film most of that. And kind of go from there. Alright, YouTube, so I still haven't even done my first trip, and it's about to be 1 o'clock. The guy was an hour late getting here. Finally got here, and then he had to go in and do the paperwork. When he did the paperwork, now they're saying it's gonna be an hour wait, so I probably won't get out of here until 2 for my first trip. I have until 11 to get all this done. I thought I had till 5:30, but they said they'll leave the gate open until 11. So probably gonna be a late day, but I got here early. I thought bro got here at 9 and handled everything he had to handle because they open at 9, but he didn't get here until like 11:30. I got here at like 10, well 10:40, 10:50. So we got car number 1, Audi. Go ahead and get this loaded up. Trailer. Got one more to go. That one got a price tag on the back of it. Something. But this American, yeah. But we got one more car to bring out the Explorer, and then we're gonna hit the road. Just need to get all the keys together. So we got the first delivery. And get this car off and hurry up and get back. Try and beat the 5 o'clock traffic. Oh, that was a bullshit call. But anyways, get this unloaded, get this done. Hurry up. Alright, YouTube, so I am headed to get the second load, but this whole job's kind of went up Shit's Creek, and it's not even my fault this time. Like I did everything, I planned it all to a T, got everything going, reserved trailers, rented trailers, etc., etc. So everything's supposed to be going smoothly, but processing. Took 45 minutes for him to get all the cars in my possession. I got all the keys now. So I've just finished my first trip, headed to get the other one, and it's now 4 o'clock. If you know anything about Atlanta, you know 5 o'clock traffic is in fucking insane, and that's exactly what I have going on. So I'll get there at like 5 o'clock. So I'll be leaving there, hopping on 85 around 5:10, 5:15, which is like 5:45 is peak traffic time. And in that case, like it's just gonna be insane. I ain't gonna hold you. I'm gonna be stuck in traffic. He's talking about he wants to pay with a check, which normally I really wouldn't mind, but I kind of have a weird feeling about, bro. I ain't gonna hold you. Like, can y'all please stop fucking calling me? Holy shit. I got a weird feeling about bro, because I feel like he already lied to me, because he told me on Thursdays and Fridays he's gonna be buying 5 cars every time. Every Thursday, every Friday he's gonna be buying 5 cars. Now, today is Monday, and he called me and was like, we bought 5 cars. I get there, now he knows I have a single car trailer, and he knows that I told him I could have 2 single car trailers running. He knows he's an hour away from the place, and he knows that's a 2-hour trip. Like, driving to him, driving back. That's gonna take 2 hours. So he gets there at 1 o'clock and is like, yeah, but they all need to be done today. I'm like, bro, like you fucked up my whole schedule, because the way I had it, I would have been picking up my very last load at like 4:45 and maybe just beat the traffic, maybe caught in a little bit of traffic, but at least after that I was done. Because right now it's about to have me at what you call it? It's about to have me being done like 8 p.m. And I told him the price that I gave him was for 10 cars, because he told me I can have 5 cars a week, 5 to 6 cars a week, at minimum 10 cars a week. I'm like, cool, I can give you some type of price cuts because it's so many and it's gonna be consistent. I'm good with that. But now I'm realizing, after being at his dealership and seeing the type of cars he has there and seeing the dealership, he does not buy 5 to 10 cars a week. So yeah, so we'll see. I mean, I already told him I don't take checks, not on the first time. Like, we go forward, cool, I can take checks. We go forward, you pay this, and you actually do get 5 to 10 jobs. That's fine. Jesus fucking Christ. That's fine. But as far as me, you know, first trip, and you already kind of lied to me, and you're already late, and everything's kind of already going fucked up, and you told me you was meeting me at the dealership. Got to the dealership, he's not there. I'm like, it's too many no's for me to be like, yeah, let me just blindly trust that. Like, after I've already put out $200 or $300 today, and I'm only 1 trip in, and I've put out that much already. So now I'm cool off of that, honestly. So it's gonna be a thing of just, before I drop off the last 2 cars, I'm gonna need payment. So it's like, hey. But anyways, other trailers rented there in front of me. We're tandeming, about to go to go to the auction, pick up 2 more cars, come back, kind of call him and see his temperament before I finish these last 2, because I'm not making that crazy ass drive. I don't have to. If he just wants to pay the fee for the 3 cars, pay the fee for the 3 cars, and have good luck getting the 2. But he has to get the other 2 today. So, because that was the other thing I told him. All right, cool. So I can do 2 today or 3 today and do 2 tomorrow. I'm fine with that. That way I can get an early start. Because I asked him, can I get an earlier start today? But he said no. He has to get there early, all this bullshit. So cool. But he's like, oh no, they all got to be gotten today. So it's a whole bunch of little runarounds and shit that I'm not really fucking with, I'll be honest. So either way, we're gonna see. I'm gonna keep doing my stand-up business. If I get burnt, I ain't getting burnt. I ain't gonna hold you, because I did put a lot out for this. I ain't gonna hold you. So nah, you can't burn me. If you do, like I said, I'm gonna just take those 2 cars back to the auction and tell them the situation, tell them put the cars back on the auction or something. Like, I don't really care what they want to do with it. Take it to a fucking impound lot for all I care. I'll put them bitches on the side of the road and leave them there. So, like, I really don't give a fuck, I'll be honest. Because he had already told me, like, he has guys doing it for this price, this price. He pulled the typical negotiation shits, which I didn't really fall for. I still set a price that works for me. And he called me back like a week later and called me back saying, so is that the best price you can do? I said, yeah, and then kind of ended up there. But yeah, so we'll see. I don't really trust people, I'll be honest. I also don't trust startup businesses because a lot of them are not, I'm not gonna say trying to scam, but they don't really have capital, so they're kind of doing what they can and letting bygones be bygones with a lot of things. If you've been cool with somebody who started a business and they're kind of crooked and they're kind of like just trying to do whatever they need to do, they'll burn somebody in a heartbeat. So I ain't really trying to go that route. So I'm gonna call them when I load these two up before I even waste my time coming all the way back, because he read my message saying I'm not taking checks on the first go around, I'm gonna do this, that, and the third, but he hasn't replied. So I'm gonna call him when I get there and see his temperament and go from there. But this, I guess this is what you kind of run into when you're an entrepreneur, right? The bullshit. Either way, I'm about 35 minutes away from the damn auction house. Hopefully I don't run into too much traffic. So the next load is picked up. Got that one up there. I don't know if y'all can see it, but got the Ram pulling the Camry out there. Jesus Christ. It's an hour and 45 minutes instead of an hour this time. Shit. But that truck is not rated to pull as much as this truck is, so that's why I have the SUV on mine. And after that, we just have a Taurus and a Prius, so both trailers can handle either one of those, honestly. So from there, should be it. So this should be the longest trip because of all the traffic. It's 6 o'clock. After this, it should be easy. The guy has not texted me back yet, so I'm gonna call him when I drop these off and let him know I will not be dropping off the other two cars until payment's confirmed. Whether that's Zelle or one of your guys got cash or whatever. Now, the only dilemma is the fact that I might be dropping the other two off at his shop in the morning. So that's the only issue, is that he might be like, okay, well, I'll pay in the morning when you drop it off. Which, honestly, I'm fine with that. I'm 100% fine with that. But let me call him real quick. Actually, I'm gonna wait, because I just sent him a text. I ain't trying to be like that. But I'm gonna call him right after I get this confirmed. Damn, you're really not gonna let me go, bit, bro? So we worked it all out. We talked. We're good. He's gonna do the check, but I got confidence now. We had a conversation. But either way, but yeah. So everything on our end, we're good to go. On the same page. Shit. Almost didn't make that shit. But nah. So we are good to go all together. We got 2 more cars to drop off, but they will not be here when I'm done. So go ahead and pick them up now, load them up on the trailer. It'll probably be dark at that point, and then I'm gonna go ahead and drop off in the morning. He's gonna have the check ready in the morning. I'm gonna have the write him a receipt, give him an invoice, all that type of stuff, and that way we're done pretty much and get it all done. So I didn't really expect this to go on a 2-day thing or a 2-day journey, but here it is. I mean, shit, like kind of got a late start on it, but can I be mad? Not really. But I need to buy some Rams. Because I didn't film that. I filmed it on Instagram, but like a few weeks ago, I had loaded a Ford F350, super heavy. I was overloaded, honestly, but it was only like a 5-mile tow. But when I had loaded it, it bent my rims. So now, loading up even like normal height cars, when I drive up it, if their suspension is the least bit worn, it can almost scrape. And my 2x4s are not liking like the weight that I've been putting on it. So, well, 2x6s. So I'm gonna go look at some Rams tonight to see if I can grab some. I may go by a trailer shop in the morning. I can get through the day because these next 2 cars are fairly easy to load up. They're not really no struggle, but either way, I would like to get Rams. But fuck it. I'm gonna look at some, see where I can grab them, see where I can order. I'm gonna buy the heavy duty titanium ones though, because I am tired of those breaking. And they only happen once, but I don't like that it happened once. I'm parched. Damn, my shit all the way over. Oh, I got something here. But yeah, so either way, load number 2 dropped off. I recorded some on the meta glass. I didn't really record much. I'm gonna go get load number 3. Like that. But I'm gonna go get load number 3. Alright, YouTube. So, finally got the last 2 cars. See this one back there. I don't know if you can see the truck behind me, but I'm hitting some crazy shit. So, but anyways, the other truck is behind me with the Prius. We're gonna just go ahead. He's gonna take that to his house. I'm gonna take this to my house, and we're gonna get back with him tomorrow. Not first thing in the morning, about midday tomorrow. Drop these off. God damn. Drop these off probably around 11. That's what time he said he'll be at the shop, so I'm gonna try and be there at 11. But either way, it's done. We got it done. All in one day before the sun fully went down. Honestly, that's crazy to me. I didn't expect that one. I thought it was gonna be late night, honestly. Well, if I went to go deliver this tonight, it would have been late night. I probably would have got home at like 10 or 11, but now I get to get home at 9. Either way. But I don't know if I'm ending this video here or I'm gonna pick up and end it off in the morning. It depends on if I feel like editing tonight to get it out tomorrow or if I'm gonna just wait. But either way, if I do end it now, like, comment, subscribe, all that fun stuff. Let me know if y'all like this type of content. This is pretty much what's gonna be on the page, so I hope you do. And let me know what other type of business content y'all want, like the backgrounds of it or stuff like that. I don't really mind. Just whatever y'all want to do, I'm gonna do and post. But that being said, I hope y'all enjoyed this somewhat. Alright, what's up, YouTube? So clearly I came back. I didn't end the video like I thought I would. We're gonna go ahead and drop this car off on this video. Do the whole job, get the whole experience. I had to stop and put some oil in the truck. Damn, come on, tighten up, bro. There we go. I had to stop and put some oil in the truck. Clearly it's the next morning if y'all didn't get that. Jesus Christ. But headed to go meet the other truck. Drop this off, but I got a lot of more stuff I have to do today. Personal lives wise. So I'll let you all that. I do gotta get some oil and probably some gas. Yeah, reverse car, buddy. I was just gonna try and make it without getting gas, but honestly, it's no point. I might as well go ahead and get gas. Plus, I'm really trying to save my fuel pump here. I've put a lot of weight some other shit. They're always talking on the speaker, and I have no idea what the hell they're saying. Alright, YouTube. Truly disconnected. That's gonna wrap up the day. I'm gonna tap in with y'all in the next video. Like, comment, subscribe for more.